something you'd like to, something that's stressing you would like to let go of, no longer to be troubled by it.
Yeah.
So as you know, I don't need to know what it is, but I'd like you to give me a stress score of 0 to 10, where 10 is the highest. What would you score it?
I'd say maybe 7.
7.
Yeah.
Now where in the body are you feeling it?
My heart.
In your heart, okay. Now, I'd like you to put your attention on your heart again, if you would. And I'd like you to ask the body, or take yourself back, whichever phrase is appropriate and works for you, to the very first time you had the same feelings you're currently experiencing. And go back as far as you can, to the very first time you had the same feelings. And just let me know when you're at that time.
Yeah.
You're there now? And give me a score for the stress.
10.
10. Now that's usually the case when we do this work. I don't know if you found it this morning. The second score is usually higher. The cellular memory score, as a general rule, there are exceptions. So we have a 7 and a 10. And as you know, the goal here is to get those to 0. Now this is the critical part of this, the unconditional love aspect. And the rest of it's just going to follow the normal procedure. So, when you think about unconditional love, and whatever your source is, how strong is that connection?
It's very strong. Yeah.
You bet it is. Now, I haven't a clue what it is, but I'm feeling it. If any of you picking it up,
Yeah.
that's strong. So I don't need to do any work around that. As soon as you said it, and the next, did you see the determination, the steely determination in the face? So we're on a winner here. So I don't need to explore it. So that when you step into that, Marjorie, you're both sending it out and getting it back. You're feeling that fully, completely. Yeah. Now, once we do this, I'm going to ask you to imagine all your cells are being bathed in this. Some people have accused me in the past of doing sort of hypnosis here. There's nothing to do with it. I just want you, simply because all your cells are affected by this, so the more you can actually step into this, the stronger it becomes.
Yeah.
And you know this anyway, because you do hypnosis. Wonderful. Right. It's starting to fall already.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Because I'm looking at you and I'm losing it, yeah. I'll go back and focus on it.
Focus on the unconditional love, that's all you need to do. Just close your eyes and relax. Put all your attention onto that, and I'm going to say the prayer. And then you're going to tell me when they've both gone to 0, because I can see them going down as I'm talking to you. I pray that all know. Are you okay with the word God?
Yes.
Yes. I knew it, intuitively know that you were, but I had to check it. I pray that all known and unknown negative images, destructive cellular memories, unhealthy beliefs, physical issues related to what you've identified be opened and healed by filling you with the light, life and love of God. I also pray the effectiveness of this healing be increased by 100 times or more. So I want you to tell me when the scores of 7 and 10 have dropped to 0. All I want you to do in the meantime is just focus your 100% attention on that incredible unconditional love that you're experiencing. That's all you need to do. And you know when they'll drop. And you know when
They're both down.
They're both down. Have they got, tell me when they're gone.
Can't find them.
Can't find them, they've gone. I fully release the effects of this healing to you in love. I just knew when I looked at you, and when you said that, the power, ooh, I haven't a clue what it was, but can you see the power of this process? How long did that take? I just knew. I mean, it's a knowing. It's just a knowing with this stuff. And you knew, didn't you?
With you.
Yes.
Just allow me to recover a bit. It's just got to ground myself again.
Well, the connection was the Deepak Chopra, the stars, the universe,
To the universe.
the intelligence.
Fantastic. Wonderful.
Because I'd started with people before and found that was, you know, you pick one, but you feel guilty because you didn't pick another.
Yes.
So it was very easy, and it made such an impact on me this morning.
Yes.
It's a very powerful thing to look at.
And you see, when you're doing this yourself, if you can step into that place, and when you ask the person, just pay real attention, particularly in a feelings way.
Yeah.
Because I could do that behind a screen, to be honest. And
It
even,
still work.
because of the power, I just felt a kick. And it tends to be the right eye here that gets, it's a tear of joy without being a tear, if that makes any kind of sense. Have you ever had your eyes watering through emotion, but you've not burst into tears? But it's an acknowledgement from my doctor within that the thing is doing what it's doing. Fabulous. So again, a 10 and a 10 is big stuff, isn't it? I mean, it's no longer there.
It's been a big issue, yeah.
And did you hear the language? It has been a big issue, not it is a big issue. It has been. So any questions?
Yes, what were you doing there?
Right, now this is the key to it. I'm operating on a number of levels, but in this case, because it was so quick, I was only operating a couple. What I tend to do as a general rule is, I first and foremost see Marjorie surrounded by white light. Yeah?
Round the head?
Round the head in particular. And the white light is going in those 4 centres simultaneously, so all that light energy is going in here. I then, and I didn't have time to do it now, normally mentally shift my attention in the sequence of the 4 positions from here, here, here and here. And if I meet resistance, I tend to speed up. But in the case of yourself, as I say, it was operating so quickly. But the other thing I do, there's an energy field around the heart called the torus. I don't know if you're familiar with this, any of you. It looks like a donut, a 3-dimensional donut.
All round, coming from the heart.
Now that energy field is identical to the energy field around the Earth. They're both the same. So there you need I say more.
Yeah, fractal patterns.
You tap straight into it.
Yeah.
And it's not because I've already said this morning, this isn't just about me doing some work to Marjorie, it's working with her here. Because whatever issue she has, because of the cellular memory connection, I have. So the healing that you've experienced, and thank you, I've experienced as well. It doesn't always work that quick, but believe me, it's possible that you can do it just as fast, by the way. I don't want anybody to think, oh, it's only Anne and Jack. No way.
Yeah.
You can do that. It takes as long as it takes. And it's all about stepping into that space with the